Dear students and viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Today I have come to discuss the topics on freehand writing. Originally, freehand writing, many students or many teachers or many persons are not able to write something very correctly. It seems to be very difficult to everyone, but I would like to suggest you, or I would like to advise you, especially for my students. Whenever you will tell or whenever you will write something, you must think about the sentence. Either the sentence is correct or incorrect. If you write many sentences, but if the most sentences will be the incorrect, you will get 0 marks. You may write using very simple sentence or very simple words. It's not a mistake. For freehand writing, your first target, I would like to advise you. What will be your first target? Your first target is to enlarge your thoughts. What should you do? You should try to enlarge your thoughts about the topics or about the title or about a thing, about a paragraph. Just what you are going to write. Suppose you are going to write about your classroom. What should you do? You must not, if you have memorized it, it's another matter. But today I would like to advise you, without memorizing, how can you express yourself? How can you deliver your speeches? How can you enlarge your topics? That means I would like to give the importance of your freehand writing. First of all, you have to enlarge your thought. That means you have to know how to enrich your topics. That means you should think about your topics that you are going to write. It's your first duty. Second duty is that whenever you will write or whenever you will deliver your speech, you should be aware of your delivering speech so that your sentences must not be mistaken. Okay, what you will write, it may be very short. It may be for 5 or 10 sentences or 15 sentences or 20 sentences, but sentences must be correct. In the case of speaking, you must remember this. What should you do? First of all, you should enrich your thought. Second of all, your duty is to collect some simple words. Very simple words. You can write anything by using very simple words. Only for this reason you will not get 0 marks or poor marks. Okay, we are observing and we will examine either the sentences, either the students can write the sentence very correctly or not. Okay, so what should you do? You should collect some words or new words, and you must remember to change this word, that means word formation. If you have any idea about word formation, you can deliver your speech in various ways. You can write any paragraph in various ways. Sentences can be made in various ways, and you must have the idea about changing sentence that I have discussed today. Okay, changing sentence, it's your extra quality. Memorizing, I never suggest you or support it. Memorizing, especially for English literature or English grammar, I never suggest you or support you to memorize it. All the time I like to support or suggest to know more and more. By knowing or by taking the idea from the topics, you can write something according to your own self. Okay, according to your thought, not the thought from your book. If you think in this way, or if you continue or if you advance in this way, inshallah you will be successful. It's my idea. So dear students, first of all you should enrich your thoughts. Second of all, you have to collect some words. Third of all, you must enrich your idea about the grammatical rules, about using preposition, about using tense, about using participle, about using gerund. That means every branch of grammatical rule. Many students, they are at present they are doing wrong. Suppose many students and many teachers, they are saying, they say, today I will discuss about tense. Is this correct? Is this correct? No. It's incorrect. Because after discuss, recommend, reach, resemble, violate, there must have no preposition. Okay, this preposition must be omitted. Today I will discuss the topics on tense. That means no preposition should be used after discuss, reach, resemble, violate, recommend. This verb takes no preposition. It's another topics. Just whenever you should go from kin to kinner, in that case you should think in this way. But especially, what should you do to write anything freely? You must enrich your or enlarge your idea or thought. Then you must follow the grammatical rule. And before following the grammatical rules, you have to collect some words, very simple words. And from this simple word, you can change this sentence in various ways by following word formation. Suppose no. No is a verb. No, I know this very well. Suppose I know this very well, and if anyone will tell you this is okay. You can ask me, sir, how can we develop our idea? Yes, it's a question. You can develop your idea, just you should think it in Bengali. You just think it in Bengali. After thinking it in Bengali, you must try to translate it into English. And how you can get full marks or good marks in the exam. Your target should be in this way. Suppose you should want to write a topic, so you should want to write something. What should you do? You should follow the tense. You should follow some grammatical rules. Especially, you should use some clauses. That is very essential. Clauses. You have to have the idea about clauses. If you have enough idea about clauses, you can enrich your idea by following these sentences. And especially for elaborating your thought and idea about any topic, whenever you will get the topic or whenever you will get the idea, you must think it or you must try to translate it into English by following grammatical rules. And grammatical rules, that means what you will learn again and again. I am telling you, you must learn it clearly, and what you will write, you must try to write it very correctly. Because you suppose you may want to write something elaborately, but this sentence, if the sentence seems to be wrong, you will get no marks. So what should you do? You may apply some simple sentences, but the sentences must be correct. Not only for your writing, but especially for your speaking, you must try to continue your practice. You must try to write something, especially by staying home. Suppose you must try to practice it. You will write something, especially for 10 or 15 sentences about a thing. You must try to write this. And whenever you will find any mistake, you can try to make it correct by following some grammatical rules. And whenever you will go through the books or you will go through any rule from your grammar, you will be able to learn some new thing. Okay, my dear students, you should follow in this way. Inshallah, you will be benefited, and I hope that if you continue your class or if you follow my classes in this way, inshallah today or tomorrow you will be speak well and you will be right. Thank you all.